40 seconds yet again on the clock, but Chaos running out of health on all regards. Only Vanity on 100 HP right now, so moving through from multiple angles with 30 seconds left. Yeah, he might get caught off guard, and does. Throws away that smoke. Unbeknownst to him, there's somebody sat away down below. And now that B-bomb site's very open, and FNS needs to do all the heavy lifting. Nice flash through, and he's going to find the first. Both of these CTs very high on HP. Can't see the same for Chaos. That's the M4. Oh, does find a headshot of his own. Wardell coming through from the rear. Has the USBS in hand, and this is the best weapon to be holstering at this point, as they're looking towards the wrong angle, and Ben is equally low on HP, and the Orc doesn't find him. It's Ben instead. Great headshot. 3-3 on the board. And that is a lovely little pickup right there. Two players quite aggressively stanced towards the fountain area. Wardell just trying to divert the attention with Cam coming through the back. That's going to eliminate both of them. Not usually the man that you'd be expecting to find those opening pickups, but nevertheless, there they are. 6-6, and Chaos not quite done just yet. They do send Vanity towards the B-bomb site. He's going to be a slight distraction, maybe with a couple of nades over the top. It will only be the flash at best measure, considering that's all he's got in his arsenal. With 55 seconds left on the board, Vanity will go in first, try and lock the rotate here. If he spots nobody on the B-bomb site, then this might cause the re-rotate over towards B. And he's spotting out a very open bomb site at this point. Chaos must know that they're walking into somewhat of a stack with at least two players over here. But with so little map control elsewhere, I think they might just re-pressure into A. And Smuya, he'll be holding the flank, expecting some sort of backtrack here. That nade, not really needed. The flashbang as well just exposes his position. As he makes the cross, I think Infinite will be able to find him. He's right in the rear. And Smuya is going to get spotted out. So a bit of trigger discipline. And well, there is the spray away. A 1 versus 2 scenario. 10 seconds left on the board. That Molotov, I think it'll pop before it drops. No, it's good. So Infinite now needs these final players. And that nade could have done the damage if it was thrown during the plant. That would have been my first nade released. And then follow up with a Molotov after. Steel's got the shots. Often a high fragging in-game leader. A lot of other tournaments kind of following suit. There's no real option for him instead. Maybe this Flashpoint League might be one of their best bets. But Eagle even closes in for that next. Steel sprays through the smoke and Sabrosa drops. And Steel once again. That bomb now gone. And Wardell soon to follow. So 4 alive for Chaos in that one. And with 11-8 on the boards. Lots of time now on the board, but Chaos, they're running thin on cash. How does Smuya hit that one? He's able to backtrack with the safety of that smoke in place. And Orgless can't really trade up that frag. So a 5 versus 4. We'd like to give the followers a bit of a chance, but yeah, there we go. So coming through, Wardell and Vanity. We do go for the trade up. Still a 3 versus 4 situation. There's Steel coming in with another one. And he actually spots the hand throwing that flashbang over the top. So with the A coming through on the sideline, this is pretty difficult to actually get back into this A bomb site. And FNS gets caught by the AWP. Plus they don't really have a lot of weaponry coming into this one. I love that Smuya's playing aggressive, but he has to get out of harm's way. And Vanity might actually be the support here. He jumps over the top, and Wardell Scout not connecting means that that's dropped in the open. And all of these kills coming through for Chaos. And they're going to be up to double digits after this one. The Deagles, no chance. No way that they can actually close this one out. And more. But yeah. Right here, Chaos will be that first in opening. Ben's right around this corner, but fully flashed, has to retort towards the sandbags. And that nade absolutely dunked down. Vanity going for the spray away, and Chaos seem to be trailing pace right now. It's a 3v2 once again, and just falling away with 1 minute 10 on the clock. This is still possible for Orgless. They have to go elsewhere, and right here it might be back to the A-bomb site. An opportunity for this one. And with a minute left, Orgless, what are they going to go for? Is it back to B? Chaos seem to have misread this scenario. And Orgless, they're completely outmaneuvering this CT side. They're both moving like packs. This is like both teams doing the conga even, either side of this map. And without Orgless even knowing it, they're going to be able to get a free bomb plant. It depends how speedy they are with this one, though. Smooya, if he backtracks, then he can get to this site quite quickly within, I don't know, 7-8 seconds. But Orgless, they're running out of time, and they now need to speed up. They've got to get this bomb down in a way. 20 seconds left on the clock. And that Molotov, Smooya's surely going to hear it here. So he will be locked out, but why is this bomb not down yet? Orgless, they're checking this site, but they've been here for a good 15 seconds. And Smooya might just peek through that smoke, and he finds one. What a shot. Infinite, he's planting that bomb, but then further Molotov goes away, and he's down to 6 HP. There are CTs from all sides. That molly might hold Smooya temporarily, but Infinite in the back lines. I don't think this one is planted for him. We'll have to make sure. As that smoke goes down and away, those sandbags will perfectly protect Cam as Infinite. He's just going back to the A bomb site. Chaos up to 12. And this AK, he's going to cling on to it going into the 26th. There we go. There's our next giveaway. It's like USPS Cyrex. It's field tested. There's our next giveaway. If you want to get involved, it's !flashpoint in the chat. If you're a subscriber, you get 10 entries instead of 1. Doesn't matter if you enter and then you subscribe and then enter again. We love those Twitch Prime subs. They keep me eating Ben & Jerry's ice cream and drinking drinks that make me really fat. So 13 to 12 on the board. 3 to 12 be a lot less exciting at this point. But with Orgless leading by 1, any misstep here for Chaos can be an absolute danger. And Smooya's been playing these angles since the start. And coming through from the right-hand side, he's going to just be, looking for these openers. And once more, Steel, there goes another headshot. Chaos doing a really good job at just isolating these players right here. With 1 minute on the board, Orgless just aren't finding these openings, and they're being locked out of these bomb sites. Chaos are playing Overpass perfectly right now, and it's all about that map control. They're playing quite advanced onto toilets. Smooya especially finding these openings. This round he's found 2. That's been a very common factor here for the rounds that Chaos have won. It's been about Smooya's aggressive AWPing, and these rotates have always been just cool and collected. You can tell that Steel's definitely in the driver's seat for this matchup. We're Orgless, they might have the higher skill ceiling, but we'll see if they can pull that through here against the tactics and the more solid setup from the Chaos side. Steel from the rear. There's a nade over the top, and yay, he has stood in the right place to evade and avoid that one. But with 8 seconds left, there's nothing to be done. He has to get these kills now. There's no opportunity to plant this bomb one more time. And Cam coming through from the rear. It's going to be 13 to 13 on the board. Chaos somehow closed the gap. And if I open that scoreboard right now, it's just a sea of blue. 5 out of the last 6 as well. Chaos, that's a nice little mini comeback to try and finish things off. And without the rifles in hand, Orgless going to have a massive issue here on the T side. They need to find these openings, and it's just not happening right now. Vanity once again closes the gap. The Molotov away in connector. And the nade not going to connect. But with a lot of time back on the board, it's 13 to 13. And these pistols shouldn't be able to do all too much here. This is definitely an interesting way to get it through, but a 4 versus 5. And that Smooya AWP is just looking very sturdy right now on the CT side. He's yet to find a kill here on the 27th, but as I said before, a common factor between his entrying and them winning a lot of these rounds. Cam, once again, I think he got dinked there. As Smooya, once again, able to close out the lot. FNS versus 4. He gets taken away once more. And Chaos might be about to take this first map over the line. 14 to 13 here on the board. And looking for the final 2. This CT side has looked beautiful. Now they have to keep composed. A very different game from starting one of these comebacks and the composure to finish it off. But 30 seconds left from Vanity. In from the rear. That drops the bomb and gives all of the information over to Chaos. Vanity even able to convert with another and another. 3 quick kills. FNS has to do it all. It was in a 1 versus 5. Now a 1 versus 4. And he gets taken away by Steel. That's got to be so tilting. Just having Vanity there. Twisting and turning. Finding those kills. Chaos has been doing everything on this CT half. A beautiful comeback here on Overpass. An opportunity, but with Wardell, a scout in hand instead of the AWP variety, that one-shot weapon. It's all about these openings, and it's Smooya again. He finds the first. He's not sticking around for any trouble. He wants to fall right back to the A-bomb site and find further openings. There's another tag. That's onto Wardell this time. As Orgless trying to wrap around. It might just all be done by this CT-sided aggression. That seems to be the case. Is Infinite trying to tap in, but it might be too little too late. That smoke is through, and he's got no visual onto this A-bomb site. Might just have to backtrack, as there is no way out here. The flank coming in from the rear. His teammates just falling like flies, and Infinite, he's going to pitch in one final kill, possibly before this match ends on Overpass. We'll be going through to another map here today, but Chaos, they're 1-0 up. And as these P2000s just chip on through, it's little damage done. And that flower pot boost doesn't merit any kills. That one does, though. Sabrosa right through the smoke. Actually drops that bomb away. A couple of kills in retort. But now Chaos have to get back in this scenario. An Infinite sidelined and a great headshot to finish from Vanity. That's 3 from him. They're on the B-bomb site, doing all of his work and even more. And then before the rotate comes through, they're already onto that A-bomb site and watching out for the flanks as well. So Steel sprays another one away through this smoke. Infinite wanting to chip inside and does find Steel. He drops. Well, that's only one of the Mac 10s. So not really a massive reward for Orgless. As now they're going to be funneled into 1A once again. And there are 2 players here just holding away on this bomb site. They've all got their positions all versed in. And that's a nice little following pickup. Infinite, he was spotted on the B bomb site earlier. Steel's communication is always on point. He would have called that one. And an opportunity here for Chaos to actually keep 3 of these rifles in hand. That's exactly what they want. And tapping away from the distance. 3-0 there on the board. Love to see Chaos go for that sort of a fake, but instead they move into the A-bomb site. They drop the first, and now they have to play a player behind. There are only 2 defenders here on the pointy letter. So with FNS also rotating and wrapping in, Sabrosa being one of those defenders also going for the rotate. Potential for 4 players on the defense here. And Steel might be able to catch the rotate with its pants down. Sabrosa waiting for this angle. And Steel, a nice little bit of information. There's the headshot coming through. FNS is next in line. And Steel might take care of him too. He's got so many different angles to check. And here from the sidelines, Infinite towards the bottom of Banana. This might actually be an issue, but taken care of. There's Steel with another one. He's just locking down these rotates and nicely dealt with. This bomb can now go away quite safely on the B bomb site, and all these headshots are being hit. Smooya, Steel, that dream team combination, finding 3 of those kills. Oh man, Sabrosa actually walks into that nade, and that is so nasty. Yeah, Valentine's Day, not really one that I think many people are celebrating this. Well, not one that I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating it with a bit of CS. I wonder if we extend it. This could be our Valentine's weekend spectacular over on Esports Studio. I don't know. I think that would be... Yeah, who in chat wants to be the Valentine? Who wants to be my Valentine out in chat? Set me up with somebody lovely, I'm not sure. Not sure who wants to be... Who wants to date a fat caster. 50 seconds still on the board. Chaos. They have both defenders over here on the A-bomb site. And Cam should be able to realize this. He throws away his AK-47 and goes into the B-bomb site with his MAC-10 enabled instead. Usually safe pit position. And from all avenues, He might just get wrapped in here. He'll be just looking for this rifle. I think they're just holding this one down in a way. It's a Mac. It's not a Mac 10. It's an MP9 instead. Steel's there to hold down the angles, them inside of the smoke to prevent those pushes. And then, yeah, maybe it'll fake Chaos a little bit into thinking that they can push those angles. Usually, smoke and Molotov combinations are a little bit of a waste of $600. This time, Orgless picking up just that one-for-one trade. Vanity, he's got his angle just lined in and should be a double spray away. That is the A site completely secured by Chaos as this bomb can now go down. And their money is looking so good right now. Cam's going to be up onto $13,000 or so. I'll be able to get out all the nades, all the smokes and mollies in the next. But Vanity, he's going to push into this angle here. Spots out at least a 1 there on the defense. And might want to backtrack this one away as they funnel and fall into the B-bomb site. Flap boost not spotted, and now Infinite. He's going to be chased backwards. Steel finds one in the meantime. That's Sabrosa. He was actually looking for Infinite there. And as the MP9 comes through from behind, every opportunity that these pistols can now crunch into this B-bomb site. They're coming from all angles, and it's all about these openers. Cam, nice little tap away there, but with firm banana control taken, Steel finds one from right up above and converts with the headshot. That's the close down kill, and FNS just tries to backtrack there. He's not really going to have a lot to work with. Only the MP9 filed through. You might want to throw this away in the next, and maybe just go for these exits, but he's been spotted. There's the kill. 7-0 for Chaos. 4 lots of Kriegs. Chaos aren't going to be ecoing anytime soon. Their poorest player, it's Ben. He's got $5,400. Cam, the richest, up above $10,000 here. They've got, I don't know, about 30k to work with. That's back-to-back-to-back buys here on Inferno. Orgless so far away from taking this one back again. And with only Infinite on this B-bomb site, Chaos might have the golden key to finding this 8th. This is a completely open site here. And Sabrosa gets a freebie through the smoke. But he's going to need a lot more where that came from. A 5 versus 4 setup. Those smokes can be replaced. And there's also another Molotov to be thrown. So Ben can slow and stunt this aggression. Orgless, they have a bunch of nades of their own. These bullets will actually force Chaos out in the open. And they're going to be so brutal. Might actually force a couple of these peaks. And Ben over the top. He gets 1 and 2. This is a brutal spray down here as he triples it up. Smooya with another one. And they still haven't dealt with Ben. And Smooya finds his final kill through the smoke. And of course, that MP9 holding it through as well. So with that flashbang just connecting nastily with the massive damage there. The flash over the top. And Cam coming right through that smoke. Is only going to connect with a single. Lots of time on the board, and it might be straight back to the double defense of the A-bomb site. There's no safe space for Orgless, as they have pretty much just been knocked out of these defensive positions. Lovely stuff, and yay, he's right around this corner. Might get caught out right now, and from the rear, he does do hefty damage, but down to 14 HP, gets taken away. And now next on the defense is Wardell, who hasn't had the same effectiveness here on Inferno. And with 45 seconds left on the clock, the bomb can easily go down. This is a retake that you're probably not even going to want to make. Flashbangs over the top. This might be a quick finisher for Chaos, and that's exactly why. The speed is brutal on the A-bomb site. There's just been no change up in this Orgless defense. Steel's in-game leading has really just led them to victory at this point. They found a massive weakness in the defense, and Orgless have not changed it up. I would have loved to see a tactical timeout years ago, but it hasn't come through. All about Chaos's T side. Still could be 10-5 at the end if Orgless play the cards right. But every opportunity that this just blasts out of control, and it's absolutely unrecoverable for Orgless. If this is a 13-2, 14-1 half, then there's just nothing here. And they're holding towards the back of these bomb sites. There's no information until the pushes come in. They've obviously had their confidence absolutely beaten by this Chaos team. And here come the headshots another time. And it's all down to Chaos. all of these kills going their way. Their scoreboard is a sea of yellow. Still got Smooya over here. He gets Molotoved into the open, but it's a double spray down. How does he do it? Still 12 rounds on the board, but Orgless, they need to find a 1 versus 5 on Infinite. I don't think this is going to happen. They've got pressure from behind, and that nade, could it get any worse for Infinite? He's down to 60 points of health, and Steel's reassumed his angle with the SG 553. That's a nice headshot, but he's got a lot more work to do. As Smooya, he's just hiding at the back of B. That's another one for Infinite. He might be about to do the 1v5 clutch, but he's still got 2 to find. And that would be to try and, well, just edge on this comeback. He's just hidden on this B bomb site. The clock ticking down and away. If he doesn't get the digits in right now, here and now, Ben will know that he has to go for this plant. And that Molotov will actually just hold him out. And there goes the bomb down as well. Ben, oh, he's going to push right through the Molotov. Such a clever, intuitive play there to secure 13 for Chaos. That must have been screamed by Steel. That is going to be a 13th on the board. Not usually the angle you'd be watching this AWP play from, but he's just hidden within the clouds. Woodell finally does find him. That will isolate these pair of defenders. As Vanity, he'll be looking in from behind. Needs to hit this shot against Wardell, but knows that it's coming in from the AWP. And as that smoke is placed away, they need to check all of these angles. And there's no smoke for the cross. Vanity, he can spray away both these players. Steel finds one in the meantime, and now time becomes the real issue. They have to dig him out of position. And as the flank comes in, Infinite, he tries to bait him out. It's beautifully placed. This AWP trying to do everything right now. Cam looking for this planter, but he's not going to be able to find it. Instead, walks right into Cam's positioning. That's a nice flashbang, but Infinite, he is just hidden away. He wants to come in for this little flank in place, but the 1v1, and it's all down to Cam, and he finds it. 14-5 on the board. Thank you so much to the people who have subbed already, and yeah, a lot of our subs do actually win those giveaways. It's a nice little incentive right now. Vanity, he is putting up a lot of these numbers. That nade just collapsing into Banana as FNS takes the brunt of that damage. Still a minute 30 to the good. Orgless going out towards this other bomb site, and Steel, is he going to shoot right through? He doesn't connect. That's a nice little bit of follow-up damage. This is a rifle round for Chaos. They were able to previously save that AWP. 7, 8 out of 10 rounds in a row at this point. That is quite the scoreline. 45 seconds left on the board. It is over towards the B bomb site this time. And Vanity just filed back. The Molotov finds him perfectly, and it's the openings once again. Another time is Smooya. Cam right through this smoke, doing a little bit of preliminary damage before this retake comes in. There's a re-smoke deployed, and Wardell can go for the follow-up cross, and now an easy plant. No way to stop this one, as now the C4 down puts a little bit of time pressure on Chaos. There's still a man up. Wardell watching this angle. Him and Infinite, they've been massive members, and he even throws down that shot, and they both get found. Cam and Ben doing perfect work. That's 15-10. Chaos members, they've gone for the force buy in this next, but sat away in that Molotov. They're just going to be rushing down into this B-bomb site, trying to up the pace. And yay, he's going to go down instantly. So Chaos, they take control of this lower site, but Cam and Steel, they've got 15 HP between them. One shot here with any weapon could take them away. And Sabrosa and FNS, they're going to mop up some of the high HP players. This puts a lot of pressure over on this Chaos side. And with the flashes and smokes going through, I think FNS from the top should be able to do something here. He finally gets that smoke in, but over on the B bomb site, I've not really been impressed by FNS's performance thus far, and yet again he doesn't spot out Steel. He's from the back line and he even hits that headshot. Ben now just wrapping around this corner, should be able to find him, and FNS is going to drop. That was 3 quick kills there on the second round for him, but Chaos just a little too fast. So yeah, 10 hours and 27 minutes. So into the 11th hour, and we've still got another best of 3 to go. So lots of Counter-Strike to be played today, and Chaos, they are going to roll the way into this A site. Lots of quick kills. Remember, their T sides have been a lot stronger than their CT halves. So definitely still in this one, despite losing that knife round. Looking to do some further damage. They need, I would say, 6 or so rounds of this T side to feel really comfortable. Seen their CT side looking very shaky thus far today. See if this is just going to be all about the T sides once again. Nuke is very different in that relax. It's usually the best of both worlds. Usually that CT-sided lockdown. I has to get up for work at 6 or 7, so... Yeah, breaking down the strategy. I think it's 2 different approaches. Over in NA, yeah, you get those close games, get those really exciting games like that, like Chaos almost choking that last game. I think you can pretty much use that word, but right now it's Smooya finding the openings. Sub Rosa throwing down a preliminary smoke inside, but that's got a massive gap in it, and Ben's going to find him. That's another Chaos opening onto this A-bomb site, and they can pretty much pick and choose where they go at this point. Orgless are going to know that they can just stick the way up here. They've got presence from heaven, and here come the kills. That AWP's been spotted, and Woodell just has to do everything right now, and there's another no-scope. How does he even manage it? Smooya's almost out of time and needs to find a shot of his own at extremely close range, and somehow eliminates Wardell. That's Chaos up to 4. What looked like a done deal is now Chaos back on the board again. Yeah, it's a bit scary when you see you're 11 hours deep and you've still got a best of 3 to go. It's like, yeah, you promised the viewers that you can cast all the CS, so why not? Chaos, a couple of opening kills, pushing through those smokes, dangerous at the best of times. Now it's down to Wardell on the B-bomb site. Has to go for these aggressive swings, and he does try and manipulate his way out of this smoke. And with the bomb down and away, Cam's going to take a bit of a nailing over by that nade. Down to 21 points of health, and with 1 minute 10 on the board, there's Ben coming in for another one. He's just going to be instantly found. One minute left. Coming down to this B-bomb site here. Yay just holding with the solo P250. Hasn't really got a lot on the approach. And here it comes from Chaos. They should be able to flatten him. And Yay from the rear is not going to find anything thus far, but he gets closed in, and there's the pre-fire down. The bomb can go through as well. With 30 seconds left on the board, that C4 goes down and away. And it's down to the exit frags. Sabrosa, FNS, they'll be holding it from afar. Those smokes, all angles taken and contended with, but I don't think Orgless are going to get lucky this time. That bomb's all the way out in the open, and Chaos won't be giving them even a look in onto the B-bomb site. So this one falls away, and it will be 3-5 on the board. Goes the spray away right through vents, and Wardell there gets dropped, and straight in with all these kills on this A-bomb site. Chaos, I've got to say that this has been a massive change of pace. All of these T-sides, you see how fast those frags come through, and Orgless just stuck out of money at this point. This is all off of the calling. They're just not letting up any pressure. They are changing up the pace very nice and successfully, and this is just some beautiful CS to see. Follower, you get an intro. So we'll see. Smooya, he'll pick in with that initial frag. And Vanity out towards this A-bomb site. He'll be trying to close him from the rear, but with a minute left, Chaos have pretty much already got an ironclad defense on this B-bomb site. They've stuck all of the CTs right out of bounds, and those smokes going through mean that Ye just doesn't have any real aggression. He doesn't have any angles of engagement. And now this rear angle becomes very prevalent. They now need to find the retake from all accounts. And Steele comes in with a headshot of his own. And as the 4 versus 3 nails, Rosa does hit that little one tap, assisted by the nade as well. But it's infinite versus 3. And there's not much to be done once again. And they're going to try and peek right through, and it's an instant headshot from Subrosa. He predicts it perfectly, and now it's down to Cam. He needs to double up on these headshots, and he's just not going to find it. This bomb can now go down right in that safe space in the back of the bomb site. He won't survive, but it's Subrosa to double up. Now the dual Berettas, they're going to rattle in for all the kills. That's Chaos up to double digits, and nothing Orgless could have done about it. It's a nice little pickup. It's no kills going through to both teams. So now without a control taken, those Molotovs are just going to funnel anybody out of secret. We can see it. Orgless can't. There's nobody down there. And there's Steel opening up. There's a gap through that smoke. And you can bet your bottom dollar that he's going to be peeking right through it. There's Smooya with another one. This dream combination outside. The massive Chaos pickup. The fiery duo does set this server alight once again. FNS only one in response, and now this AK-47 has to do it all. Infinite gets dinked in the meantime. That was quite a stunning shot. Smooya finding one more, and it's only 16 points of health between the two of them. So Chaos, one bullet from each player would really just take these final members down, and despite them having an AK-47 and a Galil, this round is as good as gone for Orgless. So Smooya instantly picks up that shot, puts them in a 3 versus 5 situation. Nicely done. We'll be picking a winner for this giveaway, by the way. 1-1 team hits 14, and he shouldn't be banned. I think we've got a really Nazi Moobot. He is not nice to you people, is he? Throws her outside and instantly gets taken down. So now an opportunity for Chaos to get another one on the board. It's a 5 versus 4 scenario. And coming in from the rear, he's able to level up the numbers. That's definitely worthwhile. And with only 20 seconds left, they've got to get onto one of these bomb sites. And it's really got to be A at this point. Infinite's low on HP. And if he instantly goes down, which he does, that places that away in the Molotov. And I don't think they can even plant this bomb any longer. Woodell, he needs to grab that bomb, and they're going to be all out of time. Now Vanity, he's down on the B bomb site, and he doesn't even need to go for this one. There goes the spray. It's so BM. He's on top of these rafters over towards the sideline. Vanity's been spotted. That's going to bait him into these peaks. And FNS, they're first to drop. Vanity with another one. Chaos putting together a couple of kills. And now Cam stood away in the open. Needs to contend with the 2 versus 4 setup. Woodell, yay. They'll play this one as a pack. But on towards the B bomb site. Cam, I think he's actually got a better angle here. He's right on top of things, and with the coverage of that silo, he's able to get the single spray away and do good damage onto Ye. That door gets closed, moves right back. The nade doesn't connect. That could have ended the round right there, as Ye, he's going to get aggressive here. I don't think that they know it. Now the trajectory of that nade should be spotted, as that one blasts them. He's still within one-tap range of any of these rifles, and Steel finds him. He drops to Ben. It's going to be 14-14. That's Chaos. 1 away. Funnily enough, one of these games actually went to, what's that, triple or quadruple overtime? The Recon versus Rugrats game. And this one's still finished after. So, going the absolute distance now. As these games are just so compelling. And it's Chaos finally finding the shutdowns. 2 kills over on this A bomb site is Orgless. They're not going to have bags of cash going into the 30th, but they will have enough to go for some sort of buy, and I'm sure we'll be seeing speed from them. And with Chaos's just inability to close these series away, you'd be thinking that there's an opportunity for them to actually do the damage right now. Instead, it's from all angles. The pickup's not quite coming through. And there's another CT frag. It's Steel just negotiating and wrapping his angles around, finding another one. Absolutely flawless stuff from this Chaos side. They've had the worst CT half over on Nuke you could possibly even imagine, but they might be about to put it over the top. Wardell versus 4. He gets tagged and fragged. It's 15-14 as Chaos only need one more to finish. Man, right now, Chaos, they might even have the slight lead here on the T side. They've got a 1-round lead, but This has been a very T-sided map since the start. 9-6 for both sides. And even with these all pickups right through that smoke, Steel finds it. Frozen drops. And there's the ult picking in as well. Chaos, they're going to be just one round ahead if they can win this. But Wardell misses the shot. Here comes the follow-up. They're going to re-peek him. And he does find Steel before dropping down. That levels slightly up the numbers. And here comes the flank for Infinite. I don't think he's going to be spotted before he scurries down towards the underpass. And now he's going to be right through the rear. And Chaos, they need to be very careful about their backs here. Infinite's moving right through. And with a minute left, if they don't speed up, he's going to be right in here. And Smooya's just watching for him. That could be an 18th on the board for Chaos. And that would be one round away. And a T-sided one that would be. Taking the first here of OT would be absolutely crucial. And there it goes. Vanity with another 18-16. That's their lower final match. The one that is dependent on this score is actually 1.5 hours late due to how long this series has been. Both of these teams fighting absolutely tooth and nail. A lot of those lower bracket matchups are already far underway. Some of them are already a map done. And right here, in fact, almost all of them are already a map done looking at the score lines. That is some crazy stuff. 2 opportunities, this time with money. It's a repeat performance as Chaos now need to pincer down a CT side, and it might be Smooya's aggression to do it. He knows that Wardell, off the click of that scope, is up close and personal, and Smooya's coming right over the top for him, and he does actually find the shot just in time. So Bros are able to take him away, but it's too little too late. It's already a 4 versus 3. They've got outside control, and Smooya out of the server. That's an important player to take away. He's 33 kills right now. Steel up to 34. The Dream Team up at the top of the scoreboard doing a lot of the initial damage. And still, nevertheless, with 2 rounds down and away. Still a minute on this clock. And every opportunity for Orgless to finish it off at any moment. Ben, he's not going to get checked here. Finesse gets caught in the back of the head. Now Infinite sub Rosa. They need to turn the tide. Another 4 versus 2 scenario. And over by ramp side. They're not going to be able to find any freebies. No easy openings for them. As Ben does get right up a ladder room. I think Infinite actually heard that. So now he knows that hell is open. He can now go for this 2-sided wrap on the A site. If he can find some easy kills, then every opportunity that he closes one down here, they don't know that he's up behind. This could be 2 easy frags. And, well, there is the first. Over towards the hut area. Cam is the next player holding, and that smoke's going to count him away. He's going to have to push through that one and get aggressive, as they will push up towards vents. That bomb all goes down and away. It gets dropped, and now Orgless, this is their opportunity to finish. Vanity hits the headshot, and Sub Rosa needs both. He's only got the AWP in hand, and needs just 2 shots to finish. That smoke dissipates, and he falls. Chaos up to number 20. And towards the back of this site, Steel, he might just get mollied out. Wardell chooses not to throw it instead. He was 1 millisecond away from throwing that Molotov, which would have counted Steel away. Let's see how much damage he does. That drops the bomb. That might be everything. I think we're going to OT number 3. There's just not enough time to get it done. As Steel, he's pretty much ruined this round. They go down and away, and it's out of time. Chaos, they force number 21. Ben is the first. He's still away on the A bomb site as Cam able to chip in as well. There's a nice crossfire here on the pointy letter. That Molotov is going to force Ben away into these angles. And the bomb is still dropped through these smokes. He's just trying to tap shots through once again. And that is right through. Ben doing heavy damage there. And Wardell versus 5. There's just no way to get this one on the board. He's being wrapped in from the rear. Cam's able to find him. That's a great triple kill there in overtime number 3. Please spot the shadow from that angle. So anybody quite open in the main area, he's going to be able to find the early pickups. Thank you very much, Stony Beloga. And then Volpin as well. Thanks very much. We'll give away a bigger skin next. 21-22 in all chaos. They're finding all of these opening pickups. Once more, FNS out from the rear, but he's so low on HP that he needs a support, and Smooya and Vanity just find it. 23-21. 24 on the board, and Rosa, missing that spray away. He's been such high class. so far today that you'd be expecting him to hit angles like that, but not coming through any longer with those follow-ups. And you can see Steel 35 kills on the board. That's quite a performance, but it is Orgless picking up a couple of frags here. Vanity finishing it off, and then Steel getting slapped right back down. Smooya just 1 HP, able to finish it off once again. He needs a little bit more here, and from the outer area, that flick just doesn't connect. He's being very careful with this ladder. Instead wants to go over towards hut side. Doesn't want to give away his life to a suicide in this scenario, so instead rotates the ramp. And he's going to take another avenue of approach on this B bomb site. Smooya's coming around from the sidelines. This should really, on paper, be an Orgless round, but with kills like that, Ben making the situation looking so tricky. And that's 24 rounds for Chaos. 1 minute and just complete silence on this map right now. They've slowed things right down and away with a minute left remaining on the board. And with 50 seconds on the clock, it's just Orgless holding their angles. They're not getting too greedy on this approach. And Steel, there is the first. Even spots out FNS as these kills come in. There's many players down on this A bomb site. And Wardell still roaming. Sabrosa is going to find one in response. This AWP, it's still up above. Yay from the rear. He's the last player to keep Orgless in this map. He needs the 1 versus 2. And he is moving through. The silo position taken. And it's 25-23. I think let's not even go back to the studio. Let's take an instant break because I think we all need it. We'll be going through to another series. It's going to be Orgless versus the New England Whalers right after this break. So don't go anywhere and we'll be right back.